Hello and welcome to my channel, Nicola Yoga. My name is Nicola. So today we are starting in standing with a block between our calves, as you can see. So the block is at its widest point, not the narrowest, so widest, so that we keep the feet and knees at hip distance apart. So from here we're just going to ground in. Now you need to make sure that the block is actually on the soft part of the calf muscles, not grounding against the knees, because that would the bony part of the knees, because that would feel quite uncomfortable. So we're going to spread out the toes, plant the toes down. That engages our Achilles and arch support, and we're just going to engage through the muscles of the legs, slight micro bend in the knees, tuck the pelvis, zip up from your Uddiyana Bandha, from your pelvic floor to the start of your rib cage. Extend long in the spine, shoulders pull back and down, arms reach out to the sides, slight tuck in the chin, maybe float the eyes closed or rest with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead. Maybe bringing the fingers to Gaya Mudra, which is forefinger to thumb, or just spread the arms out wide if you want to make it engaged. Engage the arms, engage the lower arms, the wrists, spread out the fingers, and feel that energy coming back to the palms of your hands as you ground in and let go. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, expand the chest, and exhale, let it all go. Inhale as you raise the arms overhead, link the hands together, spread out the elbows wide and bring the thumbs just underneath the crease of the neck. Binding the hands together, pull the shoulders out, back and down, elbows come back and down. Again, listening to your body, not going too deep. And as you inhale, engage the core, exhale as you slowly curl over to that right side of the body. So you feel the stretch in the side of the waist, muscles of the side body and top of the shoulders. Breathe. Extend the neck long, not dumping the head. And slowly come back up. Take a breather. Inhale, engage through the nose, engage through the core. As you exhale, floating that left elbow towards the other side. Maybe gaze up towards the the elbow, and breathe. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, float towards the other side. Again, gaze up towards that left elbow. Elbows stay wide, pull the shoulders back and down, not dumping the head. Exhale, come back up. And then repeat to the other side, but this time not dumping the head, but not gazing up towards the elbow, and breathe. Extend the neck long, not dumping the head, and slowly come back up. Reach the arms out wide, give yourself a little bit of a breather. Inhale the hands back up, same position, behind the head, linking the hands, but maybe binding the fingers the other way so it feels awkward. Again, elbows stay out wide, pull the shoulders back and down, engage through the core, and then exhale over towards the left this time, and then gaze up towards the right elbow, not dumping the head. Breathe. Inhale back up. Exhale towards the other side, gazing up towards that left elbow. Inhale back up and over towards the left. This time gaze down towards the earth, maybe down towards that baby toe. Inhale back up. Exhale towards the right. And gaze down towards the baby toe on the right side of the body. Inhale back up, release the arms, give yourself a little break. This time we're going to keep the block where it is. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see me. Okay, so keeping the block where it is, we're going to bend into the knees, spread out the toes, plant the toes down, and start to come back into chair pose. So as you can see, my neck is in line with my spine. Bring the hands to heart center. So if you can't get back deep into chair, so as if you're going to sit down into that invisible chair, just listen to your body and only go as far as your body will allow you to go. Now you can either stay right here, extend the neck long, engage through the heels, maybe curl up the toes if you want to go deeper, engage the glutes. Shoulders are back and down, feel like you have a straight line from the crown of the head to the base of the spine. Inhale as you engage the core. If you want to go deeper, you can take that left elbow onto the outside of that right knee. Now by keeping the blocks in between the calves, we're allowing the knees to stay in line with each other. Now pull that right shoulder back and down, bringing the thumbs towards the midline of the sternum. And if you want to go deeper, spread the arms out wide. Coming into twisted chair, Parivrtta Utkatasana. Breathe. Now if there is discomfort in the shoulder, maybe bring the hands back through center. Your choice. Inhale. As you release, coming back through center, release the hands down. Maybe hold on to opposite elbows and dance out the shoulders, releasing tension in the neck, releasing tension in the shoulders, and let go. Inhale, bring the hands back to the sternum, coming back to chair, and again, come heavy in the heels as you sit those glutes down, coming into that invisible chair. Curl up the toes if you want to go deeper, engage the glutes, extend the neck long, shoulders pull back and down, keeping that nice straight line with the spine. And then again, if you want to go deeper, take that right elbow this time to the outside of the left knee, press into the hands, trying to keep the thumbs towards the sternum, keeping that left shoulder back, extend the neck long, making sure the knees stay level with each other, and feel that stretch in the side of the waist, the shoulders, the core, and breathe. Release down. We're going to remove the block. Taking the block over to the side, we don't need it anymore. I'm just going to come to the top of my mat. Now from here we're going to come back through chair. So coming back down, engage through the glutes, curl up the toes, keeping the hands at heart center. Now from here we're going to step that right, bringing the weight onto the left foot. Again, spread out the toes, plant the toes down as you bring the weight onto the left foot and take that right leg back. Breathe. Now if you want to come into a twisted lunge, now take that right elbow onto the outside of the left knee and come back to that twist. Extend the leg, the arms long if you need, and if you don't want to, that's okay too. Extend the neck long and notice how that engages the core. Breathe. Bring the hands back. Reach the hands up overhead, square off the hips. Nice bend in that front knee, coming into warrior one. And plant that back foot down to that 45-degree position. Hips are facing forwards. Extend tall in the spine, tuck in the chin. Shoulders pull back and down, reach the arms overhead. Breathe. Nice bend in that front knee. You should be able to see your big toe. If not, you need to adjust your position. Now press in to the front and back baby toe mounds, big toe mounds, the inside and the outside edge of the heel on both feet. Breathe. Spread the arms out wide, pivot on that back foot to a 90-degree position, coming into warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Hips are now facing to the side. Spread the arms out long. Maybe checking out that back hand to make sure it's level with the shoulder. And then relax the shoulders, maybe going a little bit deeper. And breathe. Bring the hands down to the hips. Pivot on that left foot. Coming through goddess pose or Kalyasana before we repeat all that on the other side. So now take both feet so they're out at a slight angle. And then knees are going to come out over the second and third toes as we fold in. So hands come to the crease of the hips, setting up your alignment correctly. So again, grow tall in the spine, tuck in the chin, shoulders are back and down. Engage the glutes, tuck the pelvis, and then bend into the knees. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back down. Inhale. Exhale. Now coming back to the twist, we can bring the elbows together or keep the elbows out wide and then twist to the side as you come down. Now twisting from side to side. Now if this is too deep, listen to your body. Moving with breath, moving with grace, moving with ease. Maybe slowing it down and just feel into that stretch in the shoulders, stretch in the hips. But anytime you need to come out, feel free to do so. Reminder, I'm just here as a guide. Maybe gazing back towards the thumbs, also giving yourself an eye stretch at the same time too. And then relax, bring the elbows together, sweep the arms down, out wide and come back up. Take a little break here, bring the hands back to the hips and just dance out the legs. Breathe. Now bring that back foot to that 90-degree position. Front foot points the other way now. Coming back through warrior two. And we're going to reverse what we did on the other side. So coming through the other way. So warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2, spread the arms out wide, gazing back over that back hand to make sure the hands are level with the shoulders. Breathe. Hips are facing to the sides, nice bend in that front knee. Now you should be able to see your big toe. If not, you need to adjust your position. Again, you don't need to have this really wide stance. Listen to your body. Only giving yourself what you need. And then from here, hands come back to the hips, pivot on the back foot, so that a 45-degree position now. And then rotate the hips so they're facing forwards, keeping that bend in that front knee. And again, press into the front. Big toe mound, baby toe mound, the side, both sides of the heel. And the same on the back foot, shoulders are back and down. Engage through the core as you raise the arms up overhead, warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1, shoulders come back and down. Zip up your Uddiyana Bandha, engaging the inner thighs to protect the knees. Engage the glutes, protecting the lower back. Breathe. Spread the arms out wide, bring the hands back to the hips, come up onto the sole of that back foot and pivot on that back foot, coming back to a lunge. And then again, bring the hands to heart center. And then from here, if you want to go deeper, you can start to bend at the crease of the hip and bringing that left elbow to the outside of the right knee this time. Encouraging your thumb to come back to the sternum or as far as your body will allow you to go. If you want to go deeper, extend the arms out long. One hand comes up to the ceiling, the other hand reaches down. Breathe. Bring the hands back to center. Take a break here. Bend into that back knee. Keeping the hands on the thigh if you need. And come back to chair. Hands come to heart center and breathe. Extend the neck long, engage the glutes. Shoulders pull back and down. Inhale as you release all the way down. Nod the head, yes. Shake the head now. Breathe. Maybe dance out the legs, releasing the stretch. Maybe holding on to opposite elbows as you dance from side to side. Keeping that micro bend in the knees, not overextending the back of the knee. And then we're going to repeat the twist in the chair on this side. So hands come to the sternum. Curl up the toes, spread the toes wide, plant down, bend into the knees and reach those sit bones back. Neck extends long, shoulders pull back and down. And then again, take that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. You can either have the big toes together with the heels apart about 2 inches, or if you need your feet hip distance apart, please listen to your body. Checking out the knees this time because we don't have the block in between the calves to make sure your knees aren't dumping. Extend the neck long, not dumping the head. And maybe extend the arms up. One arm up to the sky, one arm down towards the earth as you press the elbow into the thigh. Breathe. Bring the hands back down. Come out, twist and fold in. Inhale as you heel toe the feet out to mat distance apart. Bend into the knees deeply, bring the sit bones all the way down to the earth. And then take one fist behind the hip and then the other, coming down to seated. And shake it up. And then from here we're going to reach the arms out long. Engage through the heels as you keep a micro bend in the knees. Folding the toes towards the nose, and then on the exhale, slowly roll all the way down onto the spine. Taking your time, not rushing. Now from here we're going to hug the knees in towards the chest and just rock backwards and forwards. Plant the heels down towards the soft glutes. Spread the arms out wide, coming into a T. Keeping the shoulders grounded to the earth. Breathe. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale as you float the knees over towards the left side of the body. Only as far as your body will allow you to go. Maybe gazing over towards the right hand, keeping the shoulders grounded. And breathe. Slowly float the head back to center if you looked over towards that right hand. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, bring the knees back up. Maybe bring the knees in towards the chest and rock backwards and forwards, or side to side, whatever works for you and your body. Heels plant down. Again, arms spread out wide. Maybe gazing over towards that left hand this time as you inhale, engage the core. Exhale, take the knees over towards that right side of the body. Again, not going too deep. And breathe. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, bring the knees back. And then just bring the feet together, setting up for supine butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana as you allow the knees to fall out to the sides. Now you can put 2 blocks underneath your knees or thighs, whatever works for you, or just allow the hips to relax as you allow the knees to relax too. Pressing the feet together, shoulders come away from the ears, allowing our hands and arms to fall out to the sides, palms facing up, open to receive, or maybe plant the hands down on the thighs or the hips for grounding. Your choice. Allow the elbows to relax, relaxing the head, relaxing the back of the neck, releasing the spine. As you take 3 nice long deep rounds of breath and start to let go. Release into the hips, the area of emotion, releasing the thighs, allowing relaxation in the knees, the calves, all the way down through your ankles, the soles of your feet, and the tips of your toes. Feeling grounded, and breathe. Allowing a few moments of silence whilst you settle in and let go. Reminder to release the jaw and allowing the tongue to release from the roof of the mouth as you rest in silence, feeling supported, feeling free. Inhale as you raise the hands and bring the hands to the outside of the thighs. Maybe rocking the head side to side as you bring the knees back together. Head comes back to center. Bring the knees in towards the chest, maybe making small circles with the knees. And start to make those circles bigger, massaging out the sacral spine, the lower back. And then rotate the knees the other way, starting small, and then bigger again. Giving yourself a nice little self back massage. And then inhale as you either roll over onto the side and come up to seated, or rock and roll back up, using the core. And then coming back to that nice, easy seated position at the front of your mat, whatever that is for you. So easy Sukhasana, cross-legged, or heels towards the midline. Or again, half lotus as the one heel comes to the crease of the hip. Or full lotus as you bring both heels to the crease of the hips. Padmasana. Hands come to the knees or thighs, depending on how long your arms are. And then grow tall in the spine, engage through the sit bones, shoulders pull back and down, slight tuck in the chin, and feel like your crown is being stretched up towards the sun. Breathe. Maybe float the eyes closed or rest with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead. 3 nice long rounds of breath whilst we allow our practice to nurture our bodies. Maybe resting with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead, or float the eyes closed. Slight tuck in the chin, coming into prayer. Hands come to heart center, thumbs resting on the sternum. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be peaceful. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing in our practice today. I hope you enjoyed this flow. So we did some core work today, so let me know how you got on. And if you enjoyed this practice, what did you find challenging? What did you find easier for you? Let me know. How does it feel in your body right now? That is what's going to keep you consistent. Okay, so please enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Namaste.